This is Sky News, a part of the British Sky Broadcasting Network.
The other side of the world for the smash hit Australian drama E Street. Then it's Love at First Sight, followed at 7:30 by a fantastic new hit comedy. Daryl Harper throws away a lucrative career to teach inner-city kids in homeroom. At 8, it's another great Tuesday night movie. Murderous mercenaries take over a freighter to get to the Golden Rendezvous. Next at 10, our Golden Rendezvous is the Sky One relationship game show Studs, followed by Paige Fletcher as the hitchhiker. JJ Starbuck investigates the death of a reclusive artist at 11, and then finally at 12, the classic police drama Naked City. And that's Tuesday night from Sky One.
This is Sky One, a part of the British Sky Broadcasting Network.
Down. Reports say the new batch of cases has been held over until after the British elections to avoid a row before the poll. Fierce fighting's broken out in the Afghan capital Kabul as the new government tries to flush out remaining troops from other guerrilla factions. It's unclear whether the hardline guerrilla politicians line news from across Europe and around the world. Network News at 3 minutes past the hour.
Normal land.
This is Super Gold, the oldies station. For 24 hours each and every day, non-stop, you'll hear the greatest hits of all time. Here on the UK and Europe's finest, the oldies station, Super Gold.
We're proud to put a little magic in your shopping trolley, a little music in your day, and of course, lots of news on great specials and amazing savings. Enjoy your shopping with good food and giant savings, right here on Giant FM.
Man nehme Dr. Oetker, Backfantasien für die kreativsten Tortenideen.
Please be sweet, my chickadee. And when I kiss you, just say to me, it's delightful, it's delicious, it's still lovely. I understand the reason why you're sentimental.
Backfantasien für die kreativsten Tortenideen. Man nehme Dr. Oetker, denn Qualität ist das beste Rezept.
Auf einer fernen Sonneninsel, dort wächst ein wunderbarer Baum, der
Er trägt die allerschönsten Früchte dieser Erde. Campino, Campino, Früchte zum Träumen.
Eine brandaktuelle Meldung zum Thema Umwelt von Walter C. Frisch, der sich live vor Oertchen befindet.
Ausgezeichnete Umweltverträglichkeit wurde den WC-Frischreinigern jetzt von der Henkel-Umweltforschung bescheinigt. Denn alle Wirkstoffe sind vollständig abbaubar. Ob mit Zitronensäure oder Apfelessig.
WC Frisch mit voller Kraft umweltverträglich reinigen.
Deswegen mit Pommes, diesem neuen bärenstarken Kartoffelsnack. Man macht sich eine Tüte auf, freut sich auf viele knusperzarte Erlebnisse. Und dann? Tja, dann ist man froh, dass man noch eine Tüte hat.
Pombeer von Wolf Bergstraße. Der erste Wolf, der backen kann.
Wenn der Chef mal ausnahmsweise nicht zu sprechen ist, dann ist er wahrscheinlich gerade wieder im Norden. Buko Frischkäse. Sahnig mild und nordisch frisch.
Schwung hinein ins Finale. Tokio.
Twix.
London.
Twix.
Paris. Berlin.
Over de hele wereld is Raider nu Twix. Twix, geknipt voor de lekkere trek.
Meer katten dan ooit kiezen nu nieuwe Whiskas. Heerlijk mals en lekker. In iedere smaak. Bereid met al het goede dat ze elke dag nodig hebben. Vraag het maar aan uw kat. U zult zien dat ze de voorkeur geeft aan nieuwe Whiskas. Instinctief weet ze wat het beste voor haar is. Als het aan de kat lag, kocht ze Whiskas.
Nieuwe margarine.
Proeft u maar, mevrouw.
Ik proef. Ik proef roomboter.
Elmer, het grote verschil is dit, dat er roomboter in zit.
Curiosity and hang on in there, baby. Oh, times are different for Ben Polpiero Croissant. He apparently rides around London on a bicycle and lives in a bedsit. Since all those swank days are over for him and the boys. Maybe not forever. The next out, a bad clothes experience.
Radio Luxembourg, the station for the 21st century. Today.
The news update, I'm Tim Page. Good evening. Labour MPs have snubbed left-wing candidates from across Europe and around the world. Network news at 2 minutes past the hour.
Station for the 21st century. Digital satellite stereo. Radio Luxembourg.
Great Britain, you're cranking up. Wendy Lloyd is kicking out another hour of the world's best music. Best music, and that's guaranteed.
Das Wetter, es ist bedeckt mit örtlichen Regenschauern.
Do you recognize this?
Friday in Heartbeat.
Burnside is determined to see that justice is done when a suspect is freed in The Bill.
Astra, December 1988.
'Cause 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 'cause
History was made when the Astra satellite was launched successfully into space on board an Ariane rocket. A dream had become reality, and a whole new era in satellite television had begun. Moments after its separation from the rocket, the Astra satellite reached its planned geostationary orbit position, 19.2 degrees east, some 36,000 kilometers above the equator. From here, it broadcasts a unique choice of television and radio channels. The Astra footprint covers the greater part of Western Europe, from Scandinavia down to the south of Italy, and from Spain across to Eastern Europe. Within this footprint, except for outlying areas, a small 60-centimeter dish is all the viewer needs to receive the direct transmission of Astra's great programming choice. Astra offers a wide variety of European channels, giving the viewer more channels and more choice. But let's take a closer look behind the scenes. Astra is operated by Société Européenne des Satellites, a private Luxembourg company founded in March of 1985 under a franchise from the Luxembourg government, with headquarters at the Château de Betzdorf. Astra is a television system designed for Europe, and consequently shareholders include European banking institutions, investment and media companies. The company employs over 100 staff from some 16 different nations, and it's this team of multinational professionals who ensure the success of the Astra system. This is the control center at Betzdorf, where communication with the Astra satellite is maintained around the clock. The control center ensures that the Astra satellite system functions perfectly at all times. The huge parabolic antennas are positioned to face directly towards Astra and control and steer the satellites in space. They also uplink the programs, and, if necessary, they can also monitor the first stage in space of any other satellite before it reaches geostationary orbit. Satellites are monitored and steered from this control room, which is equipped with at least 1 or 2 backup units and is capable of servicing the Astra system. The individual channel transmitters on the satellite are called transponders, and they are monitored from this control room. Every satellite is constructed individually, and it takes highly qualified specialists at least 2 years to build an Astra satellite weighing 2 tons. The satellite is very sensitive and needs to be assembled in a completely dust-free environment. Each part undergoes rigorous testing to ensure that it functions perfectly on its own and as part of the system. Precision testing like this at ground level will ensure that the satellite performs perfectly in space. But let's go back and see what happens after the launch. The Ariane rocket projects Astra towards its temporary orbit near the equator. In this elliptical orbit, the closest point from the satellite to the Earth is 220 kilometers, and the furthest is 36,000 kilometers. Helped by the firing of onboard thrusters, Astra is then propelled into its geostationary orbit, where the satellite unfolds its 20-meter-long solar panels. These panels supply the energy for its electronic system. In low Earth orbit, at a height of 300 kilometers, a satellite will revolve every 1.5 hours and spin faster than the Earth. The Moon, which is in a high Earth orbit, revolves only once every 28 days. So positioned between these two, in geostationary orbit at a height of 36,000 kilometers, the Astra satellite spins at the same speed as the Earth and is therefore always in the same position above the equator. The optimal geostationary position for Astra is within a 70-kilometer cube. In this position, the Astra satellite is slowly but constantly being moved by the elements. However, onboard thrusters, controlled from the ground, can be fired to correct Astra's position at any time and keep it positioned at 19.2 degrees east. The rocket fuel on board is sufficient to last the approximate 12 years of the satellite's life. The Astra system is one that can be expanded and has been designed for the future needs and demands of Europe. Each Astra satellite has 16 transponders, which are capable of transmitting a television channel. So, with every new satellite, a further 16 new television channels are added to the system. If a transponder suffered technical problems, the signal would immediately be switched over to a backup amplifier, so there is no loss in transmission. The television and radio channels on Astra, which are distributed across Europe, deliver their programs to uplink stations at the location shown here. Signals are then sent from these uplink stations directly to the Astra satellite. The uplink is carried out via an antenna like the one shown here at Betzdorf. When Astra receives the signal, it turns it around and transmits it back down to Earth. So when the picture arrives on your screen, it's already traveled 72,000 kilometers at the speed of light. On June the 7th, 1988, Sky Television announced its decision to take 4 Astra transponders and became Astra's first client. Today, the Astra satellite system offers you the best choice in television. A wide choice of thematic programming for different languages, cultures, and interests. Additional audio subcarriers enable each channel to carry simultaneous language soundtracks for television or stereo radio channels. Just look at this top quality programming, and it's all on Astra. Family entertainment, sport, music, culture, first-rate films, children's programs, and pay television. Alternative television for everyone. But what do you need to receive this additional television choice? For direct reception straight to your home, it's as easy as ABC. A, a low-cost dish antenna. B, a satellite receiver. And C, your existing television set. And all this entertainment for less than the price of a good video recorder. Residents in a group of houses or a block of flats could get together and invest in a shared Astra satellite system so that everyone can receive the Astra television choice. There are also a few built-up areas where viewers may be able to get connected to a local cable network which carries the Astra programming underground. But the Astra single dish provides a real alternative for approximately 80% of European television households who are currently unable to receive a wide choice of programming. And the simplest way to get more television choice is to take the initiative yourself. The Astra system has been designed for the future needs and demands of television viewers all across Europe. Whatever new technology comes along, Astra is ready and waiting. By co-locating the satellites in the same orbital position and using adjacent frequency ranges, Astra offers you the opportunity to receive an ever-increasing selection of television and radio channels, all via one dish antenna. Astra. More channels, more choice.
The future of television news.
This is Sky News, a part of the British Sky Broadcasting Network. This is Sky One, a part of the British Sky Broadcasting Network.
This is Sky Sports, a part of the British Sky Broadcasting Network.
Now on Yorkshire, Coronation Street.
Doesn't it? It does, and then...
Have you got huge bags under your eyes?
Well, nobody's ever commented that I have.
Oh,
No.
that's
But
all right.
then sometimes on Mondays they only have about 2 hours sleep. But nobody said anything.
Do you cope with that?
It doesn't affect me that much. It catches up a bit on Tuesday.
So is it an active choice to stay up this late then, do you think?
Yes, yes.
Well, I usually sleep the whole of Saturday afternoon. So Saturday night you get up, listen to Clive, and Sunday just rolls into Monday.
I've done programs before that are a bit more conventional, like gardening and do-it-yourself phone-ins, which are not terribly stretching for the presenter. They are for the gardening expert, but not awfully for the presenter. So this slot came up in the middle of the night at the weekend, and it sounded attractive to me, mainly because there was nothing set down to do. And gradually it developed into an out-and-out phone-in.
No, I want to tell you why I'm up for this time.
Okay.
I am addicted to your programme, as you know. I used to think I was crazy before I became addicted to it, but I'm sure now I'm sure.
Right. And why do you stay up this late then? Wouldn't you rather be in bed asleep?
No, anything can happen on your programme, as I've said.
I think he's a friend. If I've got some problem, he will sit there and listen. And he does seem to care about his callers.
Serious as well at times.
Yes. Well, that's nice of you to say so, George. Generally, I don't visualise the callers because I'm thinking a bit too much about what they're saying, but you pick up little things, and I suppose you gradually put a picture to some of the regular names.
But we do share a birthday.
Michael, it's very hard to tell. The main thing I know is that he's a greengrocer, and he's a Londoner, but visually, to be honest, I don't have a picture of him.
Okay, Clive?
Yes.
There we go.
Off you go, Jan.
Well, I'm back in here,
Right. I've been going to Spitalfields for about 4.5 years. I don't enjoy it, but it's life, isn't it? You just got to work hard and earn.
I'm not only a first-time caller, but I'm a first-time listener too.
Oh, well done.
Yes, circumstances caused me to listen, and I'm laying in bed with my mother.
Are you? Why?
Dave, got a banana for us?
Yeah, quite much for it.
Cheers. Can I take it?
Is your mother there?
Pardon?
Is your mother there?
My mother's here, yes, listening.
What's her name?
Gladys.
Hello, Gladys.
Clive says hello, Glenn.
What's the price of courgette?
Yeah, over there.
Yeah.
£3.
Thank you, Jill.
Thank you, Clive.
Thank you.
Nice to
Do
hear
call
from.
again. Paula, do you want to bring it in?
Look at this.
We have to be a bit careful with packages arriving at the moment. Let's have a look. What is it? Oh, yes. It's fruit. Is there a note? What's that? What is that?
I send him down some fruit every so often. Clive seems to appreciate it. It's usually fruits either that's, well, I'm not going to say I don't need, but it's just sold at the end of the week. You had a good week, you don't mind. If it helps the programme along a bit, I don't mind at all.
Yeah, why should we put it?
How about in the control room?
Who is it from? Is there a note here? Oh, yes, here we are. Look. Michael of Stamford Hill. Ah, well, he's a greengrocer.
He's got to treat me just like he treats all the other callers.
It could be a miniature
What he thinks back at home with me, I've no idea.
Right. Well, anyway, thank you very much, Michael.
Keep this one for tomorrow, will you? Cheers. Right. Okay, I'll see you, Dave.
He is a friend of the programme in the respect that he sends in his fruit and things like that, and he phones in from time to time. But no, I don't think I'd know him from Adam on the street. He's just a contributor to the programme.
Here you go.
Much away, so we'll be all right for visiting. Let's see, anyway. Jane in Clapham. Hello, Jane.
I thought you had salmon bagels.
I know.
It's lovely.
I thought it was going to be bagels, but it was fruit. It was fruit.
Oh, that would keep me going for a while.
The lines are open now till 6 a.m. for you to call in when you feel the urge on 071 973 9733. Weekend through the night. Vicky in Swiss Cottage. Hello, Vicky.
Hello, Clive.
Hello.
I wanted to talk about people's attitude towards homeless people.
Yeah.
It was last July, day before my 17th birthday. I was kicked out of home, and I came straight up to London and was sort of living on the street for about 6 weeks. If people sort of knew sort of what went out on the streets and how bad and rough it was, that maybe they'd have a different attitude towards it. I mean, I got attacked twice.
This is the Clive Bull Through the Night Show.
And there's still time to get through if you're quick. We've got Ray and Jan there with live organ requests as well. And on LBC, it's Grace in Camden.
Hi, Clive.
Hi, Grace.
What are you doing up at this time of night?
What are you doing up at this time of
I'm
night?
being extremely naughty.
For goodness sake. Actually, this is even later than usual for you, isn't it?
Yes, it is, but I've been doing bits and pieces. You know, the time just flies by.
Doesn't it just?
When you're having such fun.
Yes, doing the hoovering and all that kind of stuff.
Exactly, and
Yes.
eating a lot, you know.
Are you going to get any sleep before you have to get up?
Yes, probably, because the great thing is that the schools are shut tomorrow.
Grace is an interesting one. She sounds, I mean, she's obviously Scottish. I mean, there's no denying that. And she sounds like she's very bright and lively, and she sounds young. I don't know whether she is. You can't tell age over the radio. But I have a feeling that she's probably, I think she mentioned something about her being a single mum. You get little bits of information and you try and put them together. She said something about being on a diet to put on a lot of weight. So I assume maybe she's very thin, but then that could be a brilliant cover for somebody who is in fact enormous.
If you stay up late enough just to see the dawn coming up, to see the next day's in, and then you can go to bed after that, you know, and you've been up before everybody else.
Yes, well, there is something a little bit naughty and much nicer about staying up late, isn't there, as opposed to getting up early?
That's right. I'm awake through the night because during the day there's things to be done. I have to look after my son. And at night, once all the housework is done and I've got time for myself, that's when I can really relax and just listen to the radio. It's just getting the chance of a few extra hours to yourself.
So the question to you that I've asked everybody else as well, I mean, would you rather be asleep right now?
No, certainly not. I've got enough of that during the week.
Yeah. All right, thank you, Grace. Thanks very much indeed. Thank you, Grace in Camden.
You're tuned into LBC, ha ha he he. It's Through the Night, live with Clive. when practically anything goes, as every listener knows.
Michael, coming up in another pair in Stamford Hill.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, Michael.
Should I explain to you some of those fruits?
I wish you would, yes. Right. Good idea. Now, what about
We're at
this?
the Granby Grill, which is a shelter exclusively for taxi drivers, where during their working shift, they can come in here and get a meal, a breakfast, dinner, tea, anything.
That is a grenadilla.
But I usually take my my food out. I don't often sit in here because it's not I don't know, I just feel awkward being the only woman in here at night time anyway.
That's what we're wondering about. Now, this is a star fruit, is it?
Yes, that's the star fruit. Tastes awful and...
Look great, but taste awful. Yeah, what have I got now in my hands, Felicia?
Is it a piece of fruit?
Yes, it is, yes. It's guess the fruit. What do you think?
Could it be a grenadilla?
No, no, you're close.
An
About
orange.
3 inches away. No, it's not an orange. We'll give you one more guess. Come on now, guess the fruit. You always get these
melon.
things. No, it's not. Oh dear.
Well, after driving 4 years in the traffic during the day, it really, really put me off. So I thought I would give nights a go, and I think London's particularly beautiful at night anyway. I've just got this thing about it.
Night, I think I'm one of those people.
Yes, yes, I think I am.
You do a wonderful show, and it's entertaining, and...
It's surprising just how many people are up at night as well, who are not necessarily listening to us, but they're out there. So your biorhythms are nighttime
I'm
ones,
very
you
much of a night owl sort of person, more alert at night, and very bad in the mornings and late afternoons.
Now, you had a request.
Yes, I do, actually.
What do you want to hear?
I'd love to hear Jan play Over the Rainbow.
Over the Rainbow. What do you think, Ray?
Somewhere over the rainbow, no problem, Clive.
Okay, off we go then.
Felicia.
Thank you, Felicia.
Thank you.
Pop back
Go
to the
back
radio. Off we go.
Right, okay, Jan? Yes. Away you go, love.
Okay.
One night, Clive asked, was there anybody out there who could sing or do an instrumental thing? And we'd just come in. Jan had just finished a gig, and we'd just come in and had a coffee. And Jan heard that, and I heard it, and she looked at me, and I said, well, go on then, girl. Get on the phone and play for him. So she did, and she played Beautiful Sunday. And
seemed to be a lot of fun.
a lot of people liked it.
Well, see, he said there's a lot of happiness. A lady had lost her dog.
Yes,
and
somebody had lost a dog,
yes,
hadn't
and she was
they?
upset about it. And it sort of upset me a bit too. And when he said, oh dear, he said, you know, it would be nice if we could have some music and perhaps brighten
Cheer us all
things
up.
up.
It gives Jan a lot of pleasure. I get pleasure from it. I like to hear the people, their response. There's so many lovely characters there. There are so many thousands out there listening. I suppose 200 or 300 perhaps, or even less, you know. It's so many people out there.
Yes, and I didn't realise the organ would sound as well as it does, apparently,
Over a
because we've
telephone.
never heard it the other side.
Yes.
And people have said, you know, so it sounds very good, haven't they?
Yes, right. Yes, if we've
No,
never actually heard
no,
a
we've never
broadcast,
heard
because
it.
we're holding
No.
the telephone.
right, Clive?
Thank you, Ray. Don't go away. We'll have a few more requests yet. Phone number 071 973 9711.
Brill cream, a little dabble do ya? Brill cream, you look so debonair. Brill cream, the gals will all pursue ya. They'll love to get their fingers in your hair. Brill cream, a little dabble do ya? Or watch out, the gals will all pursue ya.
Julie in Camden, hello.
Good morning, Clive.
Good morning.
I'd like to try the mystery noise, please.
Oh, yeah, this one, yeah. Oh, hang on a minute. What do you think that is?
Sounds like you doing your washing with a scrubber board.
It does, doesn't it?
Yes.
And funnily enough, that's not so far away from the truth. But sadly, not right, Julie.
Isn't it?
But never mind.
Well,
here we are then.
Yes, I thought I would phone you this morning.
Yes.
Remember I phoned you last week when you asked about people being up through the night?
Yes.
Yes, well, I'm still up.
Yeah,
I don't know if I
you've been awake a long time.
I know. I don't know if I made it clear last time that although I'm out, I actually live in Stevenage.
Why are you in Camden now?
Because I've just dropped somebody off.
Oh, yes. You are the woman taxi driver,
That's
aren't
right.
you?
Yeah.
And how many of there are you again?
Between 70 and 80, I think.
70 and 80. OK, guess my fruit.
Grape.
No, it's bigger than the grape. Right sort of colour. Guess the fruit.
A plum.
No, it's not working, is it? Let me try a bit of telepathy here.
Is it a star fruit?
That's incredible. A star fruit. It works, doesn't it? I thought I was telepathic, you know.
Some people, I think, are a little bit probably phoning because they like the sound of their own voice. Some people have got nothing to say, and that is exactly how it comes over. A lot of people sound very lonely, as if that they rely on his nighttime show to keep them company, which I think is a good thing. You do need programmes like that, particularly for the elderly people who can't sleep.
Charles in Camden, good morning.
Hello, Clive. I'm very much under the weather. I'm wearing a beret. You know, it's holding my head together. I've got a head cold, you know, a cold in the head. It's just developing. By about Tuesday or Wednesday, I shall have literally a fat head. But I've had these before, and they take their course. I'm doing a bit of inhaling, you know, and anyway, Clive, I'm very happy to be with you again.
I'd like to sing, whatever you'd like to call it, very much.
No, we'll go for sing.
On the London scene, put it that way.
Right.
But I do want to bring back some of the old Stephen Foster songs.
Yeah.
Gone is the romance that was so divine, 'tis broken
and cannot be mended. You must go your way, and I must go mine, now that our romance has ended. What'll I do when you are far away? And I am blue, what'll I do? When I lost a lady friend after a very, very close relationship of 15 years, I like to think there were no two people ever closer. And then, no stranger to bereavements. Usually I've just shut up for about 3 months. I've sort of gone into mourning, but this was different. I had my first song on the radio on the last Sunday that my dear friend Claire was on Earth. And she said, "That's very good. You must keep that up." And one little short one. I'm forever blowing bubbles, pretty bubbles in the air. They fly so high, nearly reach the sky. That's where my dreams all fade and die. The singing, well, singing, if you can call it singing, it gives me room for self-expression. Especially the first month, the first 6 weeks or so, when I lost my dear friend, it gave me a way of singing out, as I said, my grief and sorrow. But not only that, I was so astonished by people that called me to commiserate with me. When London sleeps and all its lights are gleaming. Millions of its people softly there are sleeping. Some have no home, while others watch are keeping. Quiet reigns in that great domain, when London's fast asleep. Hope I don't put you to sleep.
What passes for his singing is something that you couldn't create if you tried. Charles, I think, is a marvellous contributor to the programme, and he's, as far as what he looks like, what does Charles look like? He's got that kind of doddery voice that I assume maybe just because it's a stereotype. I think of him as a bit like a kind of the Arnold Ridley character in Dad's Army. You know, the man who played Godfrey. It's a slightly sort of doddery old chap, but with a heart of gold.
Well, hopefully I'll speak to you again maybe Monday morning.
All right.
As usual.
Yes, look forward to that.
Lovely, lovely.
Lovely, thank you, Charles.
Love to everyone.
Thank you, and as I said, I wish everybody well. Love to the
whole human family
The whole
everywhere.
human... Yes. Thank you, Charles.
Yeah.
Bye-bye. Oh, before you
Bye-bye.
go, Charles.
Yeah.
Oh, has he gone? Hello, Charles?
Yes, yeah.
I was going to
I'm
say...
here.
Good, yeah. I was going to say, why are you up at this particular time of the night? Because this is one of our topics tonight. I mean...
Hello? Well, this has become part of my life, part of my scene.
Charles, thank you.
Thank you, Clive.
We'll talk to you soon.
I've been around a long time,
Yes,
you
yes,
know.
all right. Thank you. Cheerio, Charles.
Bye-bye now. Bye.
I've been around a long time,
Yes,
you
yes,
know.
all right. Thank you. Cheerio, Charles.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Hello, Barbara.
I want to say about my favorite tune.
Yeah.
For years.
And what's brought all this on, then?
You do become part of that nighttime community, and it is a different world. It's almost a privilege that you're up and you can be saying all these things almost behind the other people's backs who are foolish enough to be asleep.
He puts me to sleep.
Well, it hasn't worked so far, has it?
People often do say to me, oh, don't you feel a bit sort of claustrophobic or weighed down by the fact that there are some people who are dependent on you? And there probably is a small minority who are dependent on overnight radio, but I don't think they're dependent on me. They're just dependent on the programme. And if I wasn't there, somebody else would be.
Dependent? No, not dependent. Enjoyable? Yes, not dependent. I mean, in the worst case, I could live without it.
For two. One is when I take my sugar to tea.
Hello, go through this.
I don't think Jan knows that.
How about Deep Purple?
Oh, well.
That sounds a bit better, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yes, all right. Deep Purple, short version.
Right.
Go back to the radio, have a listen, and here we go then. Ray and Jan.
All right, Clive.
Thank you.
Righty-ho.
Schnell 27 Grad. Das war
Great Britain, you're cranking up.
Jonathan Miles is kicking out another hour of the world's best music. Best music. And that's guaranteed. 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 Super Gold Drive with Tony Lloyd.
Radio Luxembourg, Deutschland's Scorpions. Schnell ein neuer Schallplatten. On the way, a song featuring Johnny Marr and Neil Tennant.
Tomorrow hits today. Radio Luxembourg, power play.
Hey girl, how about that? How about that? How about that?
Brilliant. Adam Faith, and how about that at Super Gold? The news is on its way. Weather-wise, tonight, dry with some clear spells. About the same as last night. 1 or 2 lurking mistet patches. Going down to the same as last night as overnight low. That's 9 centigrade, 48 Fahrenheit.
On Astra, this is Super Gold, the oldies station.
The news update, I'm Tim Page. Good evening. A British fisheries protection vessel.
Less time it takes. In association with Labatt's Canadian Lager, a Sky Movies Plus special event. Dire Straits Live, Sunday at 7 on Sky Movies Plus.
Sky One, and Thursday night starts in just a moment with our hit relationship game show Love at First Sight, followed by the Thursday edition of E Street, and then at 7, Alf, who suffers from homesickness so much he tries to contact other beings from his planet. And that's followed at past by Dom DeLuise making contact with us for Candid Camera. DJ is suspected of drinking beer in school in Full House at 8, and then at past we join the award-winning Murphy Brown, who's challenged to find a real-life Good Samaritan. At 9, the challenge for Charlie is how to decide about her future in the adult drama Chances. And then after Studs at 10, we've a great new Thursday night placing for that tough, unorthodox cop, Hunter. And finally, with Jeannie Becker introducing Fashion TV at 11:30, that's Thursday night from Sky One.
This is Sky One, a part of the British Sky Broadcasting Network.
They say that all the world loves a lover, and nobody says it more than your host tonight, your ever-loving Mr. Bruno Brooks!
Thank you! Good evening, fun and romance and love!
The main stories, the new Prime Minister...
Look at him. He's a mess.
On the Movie Channel.
He's Vinnie Antonelli, the charming silver-tongued mobster. Today at 6 on Sky Movies Plus.
Okay, boys, let's go. Sunday night, 8:15 on the Movie Channel. I'll see you later.
Coming soon to the Movie Channel.
Today's a good day.
Coming in August to the Movie Channel.
I was married when I was young. I would...
A news.
I do solemnly swear.
Who's gang as if eating M&M's or Mars.
New. Just look what you're missing on Sky Movies Plus and the Movie Channel. Go now! Anthony Hopkins, Jodie Foster, The Silence of the Lambs.
You won't come after me.
Kevin Costner, Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves.
Sylvester Stallone, Rocky V.
Gabriel Byrne, Miller's Crossing.
Meryl Streep, Shirley MacLaine, Postcards from the Edge.
Relax, they're blank.
Today's a good day to die.
Julia Roberts, Kiefer Sutherland, Flatliners.
Chicken! Huh! 3 men and a little lady.
Clint Eastwood, White Hunter, Black Heart.
Andy McDowell and Gerard Depardieu, Green Card.
From the director of Good Morning Vietnam, Avalon.
Christopher Lambert, Sean Connery, Highlander 2. Magic. And First Class Films. To subscribe now, call 0506 460 460, Sky Movies Plus and the Movie Channel. An offer you can't refuse.
This is the Movie Channel, a part of the British Sky Broadcasting Network. This is Sky News, a part of the British Sky Broadcasting Network.
On Sky Movies Plus now, a whirlwind romance leads to murder and a quest for revenge. Susan Lucci prepares for her big day, unaware she's soon to become the bride in black.
This is Sky Sports, a part of the British Sky Broadcasting Network.
This is Sky One, a part of the British Sky Broadcasting Network.
teacher, he wears dark glasses. Things are going great, and they're only getting better.
You may remember me from Sky Movies Plus.
I'm doing all right, getting good grades. The future's so bright. I gotta wear shades. I gotta wear shades.
Hi, I'm Billy Crystal. I'm Daniel Stern.
Hi, I'm Bridget Nielsen.
And I'm watching you.
And you're watching the Movie Channel.
Hi, I'm Arnold Schwarzenegger. Hi, I'm Patrick Swayze.
I'm Julia Roberts, and you're watching Sky Movies.
So stay tuned, or I'll be back.
Well, I'm heavenly blessed and worldly wise. I'm a peeping Tom techie with X-ray eyes. Things are going great, and they're only getting better. I'm doing all right, getting good grades. The future's so bright. I gotta wear shades. I gotta wear shades. I gotta wear shades. I gotta wear shades.
The Movie Channel and Sky Movies Plus. For $16.99, you get a lot more than just movies.
You're watching Sky Movies Plus. Coming your way tonight.
Now, you're the wrong guy in the wrong place at the wrong time.
My life. Die Hard 2, Die Harder. At 10:05, Jamie Lee Curtis is the cop who gets much too close to a killer. Blue Steel. And at 10:12, Gene Hackman speeds into danger with Ann Archer. Narrow Margin.
Also tonight, on the Movie Channel.
At 8:15.
Okay, boys, let's go.
Warren Beatty, Madonna, and an all-star cast.
I want Tracy dead!
Dick Tracy. At 10:05, Nicolas Cage and Laura Dern in David Lynch's smoking cult romance, Wild at Heart. At 12:15, Don Johnson and Virginia Madsen in The Hot Spot.
I wasn't at the robbery.
That's tonight's lineup on Sky Movies Plus and the Movie Channel.
If you need to call Gotham City or anywhere else in the world for that matter, get on the hotline with your very own Bat phone. Together with a Bat watch and a Bat t-shirt and tie, this exclusive telephone is the first prize in our Batman Returns competition. There'll also be 891 500 163. The winners and the runners-up will be chosen at random from the people who ring in with the right answer.
You don't really think you'll win, do you?
Another great competition brought to you here on Sky Movies Plus.
Yeah.
From Walt Disney Home Video.
Just look what you're missing on Sky Movies Plus and the Movie Channel. Subscribe now, call 0506 460 460. Sky Movies Plus and the Movie Channel. An offer you can't refuse.
Movies Plus, Bruce Willis resumes his one-man crusade against terrorism. He's pitting his wits against a gang of ruthless hijackers in Die Hard 2, Die Harder.
Wednesday.
Thousands of dollars each.
I won.
During the Vietnam War, the Sky Movies Plus.
There's a bottomless pit, baby. 2.5 miles straight down.
Sky Movies Plus, the tension mounts as the mob puts out a contract on Ann Archer. Gene Hackman is the lawyer sent to protect her in our thriller, Narrow Margin.
Flow system.
You are a genius. On the Movie Channel.
Jesus Christ on an angel.
When the whistle blows and the crowd roars, you'll just have to see it to believe it.
If you'd like to be part of Sky Sports, including the greatest football league in the world, this is how to apply.
For Sky Movies subscribers subscribing to either of Sky's movie channels, a brochure and application form will have been sent to you. Complete this form now and send it in before the 31st of July to take up our special £2.99 limited offer. If you have any queries, call Sky's subscriber inquiries number on 0506 460 460.
If you want to be part of the new Premier League action this season, for just £2.99 a month, you must register before July the 31st.
60 Premier League matches live for only £2.99 per month. Sky Sports, worth every penny.
Sky Sports and the FA Premier League, a whole new ball game. I'm very good at what I do.
Soon on the Movie Channel.
May I have your attention, please? This is the story of a very happy couple, but things weren't always this good before subscription. To Sky Movies Plus and the Movie Channel to see all these movies coming up later this month and become a very happy person.
Oh, honey, give me that remote now.
Now, conman Don Johnson has just drifted into small town and is about to raise the temperature in more ways than one for Dennis Hopper's steamy thriller, The Hot Spot.
Totally.
Making me laugh.
Welcome back to Wise Words from Julia from Brookside. And look what a clown from Wandsworth gave me. Marvellous. His name is the great Garibaldi. On his way up, he collected that for us. It's very heavy and full of money. That's what it's about. Now, with me here are Brenda Boyd, head of fundraising at the Dyslexia. Got from that, we need your money, please pay. And now it's time for a visit to Grampian. So over to Arlene Stewart. Arlene.
Well, actually, Michael, it's John Duncanson, but never mind. What we want to tell you about...
Thanks to everyone at Grampian, and now, unless I'm very much mistaken, which is quite possible, with me is Vivian Duggan, who is manager of the High Holborn branch of the Leeds Permanent...
Jim Bowe, my old mate. Jim, what are you doing here?
Well, I've got to tell you, we're doing a special live edition of Telethon Bullseye around 6 o'clock tonight.
You're doing it live?
Well, a very good afternoon to you from the calm and serenity of Trentham Gardens up here in Staffordshire. This is my friend Thomas, who's just joined me from out of the crowd. And the pictures you are getting and the pictures that the people in Central have been getting have been from this magic toy here. This is the Central Flying Walk. It's our dish of the day. It's a syslink. It means satellite uplink or something. Sys, does it mean space, somewhere up in space, or what, Bob?
No, John, it means Satellite Information Services with a link on the end, which is a link which we do.
And we've been zooming around the Midlands, bringing pictures from people who are doing all sorts of fundraising events. How is the satellite up there?
It's very fine. We've done 8 locations up to now. We've got another 5 to go, so it's quite a busy day for Syslink.
And how far up is the satellite? Can we see it?
Well, it's clear day, but not quite. It's 22,000 miles away, John.
How much?
22,000 miles.
That's a lot away, and there's a bit of a delay as well, isn't it?
There's about half a second altogether.
Well, Bob and David Siffs, thank you very much indeed. The people of Central Land have really enjoyed your pictures. Thank you very much indeed. This is John Kane at Trentham Gardens, coming to you. What's it? 23,000 miles, 46,000 miles it's taking me to go up there, back to you, to Bob and Jim Bowen at the ICC.
He certainly got his penny's worth out of that dish, as John. By the way, Jim, you were saying you're doing Bullseye at 6 o'clock.
Live.
Where are you doing it from? Are you doing it free at the ICC?
Oh, the tickly test cards on. So follow me home to the bottom of my garden, and you'll be super glued to what I'm about to send you down, because there ain't tube. It's Frank's fantastic shed show. It's Frank's fantastic shed show. It's Frank's fantastic shed show. You know it is. It's
is ace. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Oh, space is ace. Hey, hold on. Just stop a second. Just stop. That was all wrong then. I'm giving you your big break in show business. Sorry about that, everyone. I've got Alphonse playing the keyboards this week. That's because I've had to send me greengrocer, Mr. Lake, on a very, very important mission. In fact, he's gone to the very edge of the universe, and I've got a live satellite link up here with him. Hello, Emmo. Can you tell us, please, what it's like on the edge of the universe? Hello? Oh, blimey, I forgot. It takes a minute for my voice to go all the way there, and a minute for his voice. It's a 2-minute delay. So we'll have to wait for Emmo to talk to us. But we've got a fantastic show anyway. We've got some brilliant guests. We've got... Jerry Anderson's coming up. We've also got a man from Dagenham who's met some UFO thingies. And we've got a brilliant pop group as well to sing some songs. But over here, the most spectacular thing in the show is me rocket dustbin. Because, are you all right there, Mrs.
Yes, it's coming
You
up
painted
lovely.
it all wrong. I said checkered. It should be checkered. Hey, what's all this food for
Well,
here?
I've got you some sandwiches for space there and some pop, because there's no shops in space, you see.
All right. Hey, blue pop, brilliant. Is this fizzy?
No, but if you shake it up and down, it is.
Will it lose its fizz as we go out the atmosphere, you know?
No, I don't think
Well,
so.
I tell you what, I'll drink this myself, because I'm not actually going to space myself.
Little Frank, is he going?
Yes, he is, actually, because I can't get a helmet big enough. Here he is, Little Frank. Hello, Little Frank. How are you? Oh, I'm very well, actually. Oh, well, are you now? Well, I'll soon change that, because I've decided I'm sending you up to space, and I'll be eating all the food. So get down there, get you ready to paint, and get ready to go to space.
In a city... BBC North. Look North is presented by Mike McCarthy and Judith Stamper.
At least one Zimbabwean can rely on English loyalty.
Football sponsorship deal. The FA's chief executive, Graham Kelly, will cut short a visit to Spain and fly home tomorrow to attend talks which could decide the league's future.
Controls the league, and that further upheaval to English football is only a matter of time.
London Zoo, it was announced this afternoon. This year. Its future should now be secure, although detailed plans are not yet known.
Britain's first national commercial radio station went on air at 6 o'clock this morning. Classic FM breaks the monopoly held by the BBC for 70 years. It hopes to attract 3 million listeners a week by playing what it calls the world's most beautiful music. Our media correspondent, Nick Hyam, reports.
Good morning and welcome to Britain's first national commercial radio station. This is Classic FM. I'm Nick Bailey, and this is George Frederick Handel.
Classic FM aims to present popular classical music in the style of pop music radio, with traffic reports and competitions among the arias and concertos. It's convinced there's an audience.
Detailed research says 49% of the population really like classical music if it's played in a popular, easy style. They don't like the abstruse or complicated stuff, but they like what they think of as the popular music that they hear in all sorts of other contexts. We're going to give them that. We're also going to give them all the other stuff that sounds just as nice that they haven't heard yet because they haven't yet used it on the ads.
They were celebrating this morning with £1.3 million worth of advertising already booked. Classic's arrival has galvanised Radio 3, which is even running posters promoting its revamped programmes. but the BBC believes there's room for both services.
We're in the business of live music making, cultural patronage, developing the musical life of the country. And of course that means that we have some rough edges in terms of repertory and programming. People may switch us off from time to time because there are things on Radio 3 that are quite challenging. I think Classic FM will probably be the reverse. Their aim is not to alienate their audience at any point.
This is Classic Reports with Margaret Howard.
Margaret Howard used to be on Radio 4. Now, her show sponsored by Time magazine, she's part of Classic's drive to attract listeners not just from Radio 3, but from all the BBC's networks.
Now back to tonight's main news, the killings in the Siskai homeland.
5 seconds, goodbye.
If you'd like a copy of the Colour Woolcraft booklet for, you know, secret fixes between episodes, send a cheque for £2.50 made payable to Granada Television to Woolcraft. And that's P.O. Box 300, Liverpool, L69, 3NR. That looks like a very small grow bag. What is it?
What do you mean? It's actually the female condom, which went on sale for the very first time yesterday. Actually, I have to say, it took me about 5 minutes to open the packet. So in terms of what you might call safe sex, it's probably a very good idea. We're promised it will revolutionise birth control, but will anyone actually use it? Well, for some timely advice, we turn to our new agony aunt, Mrs. Merton.
Hello, I'm Mrs. Merton, and if you've got a problem, big or small, Mrs. Merton can help you all. And I've had so many letters about these new female condoms. What are they? Could you use one as a shower cap? Are they safe to use if you wear support stockings, that kind of thing? But before I answer your letters, let's have a little look what the general public think of the idea.
It looks like a garbage bag, bet you do.
I think they're terrific. I'd wear them on my fingers if I could.
I hope women have a good time using them.
It looks a bit uncomfortable, actually.
Yeah, it
does. It looks a bit sort of like a polythene bag, but...
Yeah, I think it is a good idea, because I think sort of ladies should be able to take something out with them of an evening.
How do you use it?
Pretty harrowing, isn't it? But definitely not for me, thanks.
Anything possible is a good idea at these times, isn't it? Even if you use the leather ones.
The things they say. Lily from Hemel Hempstead writes, Dear Mrs. Merton, my husband and I already have 3 children and we don't want any more due to the exchange rate mechanism. However, my husband finds male condoms don't agree with his circulation, and I was wondering about using these new female versions. Oh, Mrs. Merton, what can I do? Please help me. I will help you, Lily. When something new comes on the market like this, people do worry. Because I know I had similar fears with the introductions of pot noodles. But with any new medical discovery like this, Lily, safety is of paramount importance. And you can be sure that doctors have tested them on, you know, animals in the farmyards, that type of thing. I think they're a marvellous invention because it gives the woman something to do during the goings-on and it relieves the boredom for her. And of course, men have had all the fun of wearing condoms for years now. Let's give ladies a chance. So that's Lily there. Mary from York writes, Dear Mrs. Merton, where can I purchase these new female condoms from? Oh, Mrs. Merton, what can I do? Please help me. And that's Mary in York there. And I've had so many letters just like this one, all from Mary in York, funnily enough. So where can she get them from? The Body Shop would spring to mind as somewhere likely, or maybe Marx's. Of course, you can take them back then when you've had your wear out of them. But they're probably a French invention, because I always find anything concerning that area, it's usually French. Of course, look at Sacha Distel. And because I was doing this little advice spot on the female condoms, they gave me a sample one. But being over 40 and having gone through the change, the last thing I want is any bedroom malarkey. But I did find a use for it. A couple of days ago, ran out of cling film, I popped one over a pie. And of course it was as fresh as a daisy. So that's something for pastry lovers to think about. So all in all, I think it's a thumbs up for the new female condoms.
Thank you, Mrs. Burton, a.k.a. Caroline Ahern. Beautiful. Well, the female condom may finally be on sale, but will it fit in with more traditional contraceptives? Our own Dr. Chris Steele.
Now, don't go away, because after the break, the duo of Joanna and David will be here with Box Office, plus international sports news, and it's Simon.
When a headache?
Welcome back to the very last Box Office. There is deep regret this morning in the arts world, not only because of that, but also because of the resignation of Heritage Secretary David Mellor. Arts Council Chief Lord Palumbo has described him as a brilliant reforming source for the good. General Director of the English National Opera, Peter Jonas, says Mr Mellor's resignation is a tragedy for the arts, while Jeremy Isaacs, General Director of the Royal Opera House, says, "I am personally sorry he has gone and I wish him well."
Perfect timing, but not just the end of David Mellor, the end of Box Office 2. This morning we'll be running some of the highlights of the last 3 years, and here's a very brief reminder of the all-singing, all-dancing show we've been.
He actually sounds a bit like a Muppet when he starts shouting. Because if you change his accent, make it American.
When he gets angry like that, if you start making it American like that, he sounds a little bit like Kermit the Frog.
Show many of the outtakes there. You must have some low lights as well.
Oh yes, many, many, many. Like interviewing Robert De Niro, the biggest anticlimax of my entire career because he was so frightfully dull. Or interviewing Ernie Wise and calling him Eric.
Oh yes, I remember that one. Yeah, there was the day when I had to interview the circus performers from a trapeze. It took about 2 hours to get my hands off the thing.
Off the what?
But, listen, the
Take your
question
hands
is,
off the what?
What are you going to do? What are you going to do in the future? What's the future hold for you?
More of the same, no doubt.
With a bigger
Hollywood, you know, all that sort of stuff.
And are you ever going to get married? And do you remember the advice you were given by Jackie Mason on that subject?
Were you ever married?
No.
You can't get along with anybody? What?
I don't want to get married.
That's a lie. Every girl wants to get
married. No, I will want to get married one day, but I don't want to get married yet.
Why? But why not?
Because it's dull.
If marriage is dull...
How long did you wait till you got married?
If your marriage is dull, I'm younger than you.
How long did you wait till you got married?
I'm 27.
You know, why did you not get married?
I'm 27. I had a hard life, so I look like it.
One of the most repulsive men I've ever met in my entire life, I have to say. But David, two can play that game, because this is a first on British television.
Oh, well, really, Mr. Arnott, such a big fuss over such a little thing. The old ones are the good ones. I'm going to have to wear a disguise for the rest of my life. I'm not going to have this. No, never again.
Oh, well, that's it from David and I. That's it.
Yes.
We're not going to fill, because we've got 30 seconds to chat, but frankly, we've said all that we want to say.
We've had a very good time. Thank you all very much for watching.
That's it from us. Now over to Dermot.
My personal favourite moment with David, it was him interviewing Placido Domingo, a clip we saw earlier. You didn't show it there. I take it he's a close personal friend of yours.
Yes, we've been in touch ever since, yes, physically quite often.
Thank you very much indeed. Now it's over to Simon with a task I don't really envy him, a valedictory address from HG and Roy down under.
Yes, coming up in just a moment we'll be going live to Australia for a chat with our old friend Rampaging Roy. First though, a quick look at this morning's headlines, and while we may be disappearing from your screens after today, here's a story that will be rumbling on long after we've gone. Cricket for us to say a fond farewell to one of the stalwarts of this programme, Mr. Roy Slavin in Sydney. Roy, thanks for joining us for this momentous moment in television. What do you think about this new era then?
Yes, hello Simon, hello everyone. Look, we're choking with emotion this end. Look, I have many fond memories of the program, of course, and Dermot, I'm going to miss Dermot's grey suit. I'm going to miss David's flamboyance. I'm going to miss Joanna's laughter. I'm going to miss Shanaz. If Shanaz is wearing the blue silk top again, I'd very much like to see that again one of these days. And Simon will miss you, of course, but I know we're all going to link up again. I've got a new program planned. I put it to Bob Gildorf. He was in Sydney just the other day. I told him to have a shave. I said, Bob, you look like Salvador Dali walking away from us upside down on his hands all the time. The bloke looks a joke, but he's got some terrific ideas. We're going to have a new program. All I can say at this stage, it involves sport, sex, nudity, bed flutes, and going for the high C. And I know that everyone on this program will be part of it.
It'll never catch on, Roy. Roy, the last we heard of you was at David Gower's Stag Night, and you had that one-to-one with Lord Ted Dexter. How did that resolve itself?
Oh, that was all right. It was just a bit of harmless hijinks, Simon. You know Lord Ted as well as I do. He likes nothing more than a fight. He likes nothing more than getting the trousers off and having a muck about. He's just like everyone else, really. A terrific bloke, and I can't get enough of him. And
Nigel Mansell, I gather, is just driving around to your place as we speak. You'll be wishing him well, of course.
Yes, he's driving funny cars these days, as it turns out, Simon. I'm looking forward to driving up with him to Brisbane to take part in an Indy-style event. I just hope they can get a car big enough for the bloke. He's a big, buffy, box-headed bloke. I love everything he does, and I like nothing more than seeing him travelling very, very quickly. Terrific bloke.
Great, Roy, thank you very much. Our love to HG, and of course to your big mate, Big Joe Bugner. Thanks for all you've done for us, Dermot.
No worries, Simon. I wish you all the very best, and thanks very much to the viewers.
Get away, that's it. Now it's the weather. And it may be wet out there, Caroline, but tell us it's sunny anyway. It's the last one. Who'll tell?
I know. Like, I was going to say that we did try to get our own rampaging Roy and HG, but we ended up with Madman Mickey, who's insisted on sitting in for the weather. So there's quite a lot of brightness in central and eastern and western parts this morning. A band of cloud is bringing some heavy rain to the Midlands and the south east. A few showers near western coast, and it's rather wet over much of Scotland. Looking around the country, Scotland's going to have a rather mixed day with some rain in the north and west and some brightness over the borders in the southern upland. Northern Ireland is going to be mostly dry, but 1 or 2 showers are expected there, while rain will push northwards from the Midlands into Cheshire, Yorkshire and Humberside. For Wales, the Midlands and the West Country, there are going to be some brighter spells and rain from the southeast in the afternoon. The London area is going to be mostly cloudy with further outbreaks of rain. By this evening, the southeast should have turned a bit drier as the cloud and rain spreads back to the southwest. And tomorrow is going to be rather cloudy in most areas with some rain across the middle of the country. On the continent, it's going to be cloudy and wet over much of France and Germany with some thunderstorms in Italy and western Greece. Further south and to the east, it should stay mostly sunny and warm with temperatures as high as 25 degrees Celsius. And that's the weather. And after the break, Dermot has the closing headlines. Happy? Yeah.
Welcome back to a packed studio. As you can see, I'm told I've got 22 seconds to sum up the essence of the Channel 4 Daily. A couple of things. Good luck to Big Breakfast and everyone there. Hope they enjoy the early start as much as we do. Goodbye to our viewer. I'm sure they'll miss us. And finally, our last look at the headlines. There they are. Goodbye.
It's been a hard day's night, and I've been working like a dog. It's been a hard day's night. I should be sleeping like a log, but when I get home to you, I find the things that you do will make me feel alright. You know I work all day to get your money to buy a thing, and it's worth it just to hear you say you're gonna give me everything. So why on earth should I moan? 'Cause when I get you alone, you know I feel okay. When I'm home, everything seems to be right. When I'm home, feeling you holding me tight, tight, yeah. It's been a hard day's night, and I've been working like a dog. It's been a hard day's night. I should be sleeping like a log, but when I get home to you, I find the things that you do will make me feel alright.
The Big Breakfast, a bigger, nuttier breakfast program.
1 banana, 2 banana, 3 banana, 4. 4 bananas make a bunch and so do many more. Over hill and highway the banana buggies go.
The Banana Splits, only available with the Big Breakfast.
Breakfast bunch.
Starting Monday morning, 7 to 9 on 4.
£5,817, nearly on our 5th million here. Here is something to remind us what lies at the heart of Telethon.
I was a computer analyst and programmer.
I was a cameraman.
I had a stroke.
A stroke. 7 years.
I can't speak.
I can't pop. I can't hairdressers.
Alan Downer is there, but the words are not.
I get so angry. We need money for speech training.
Please pledge your money and pick up your phone now.
Credit cards or cash, the number is on your screen. Please pledge now. We're going over now to Paul Frost in Tyne Tees. Paul.
Thank you, Michael. We decided to give a new reporter a chance on this year's telethon, but it's his last job for Tyne Tees. Would you believe it? He's already fleeced us with his expenses.
Well, Frosty, just get a load of this. You see, we've stopped my subtle coloured roller in the Hollywood of Newcastle. Here we are in Byker. Hello there. Who are you? What do you do for Telethon?
My name's Valerie, and we're doing a fun day for the children and adults who needed the Tyne Tees Telethon.
A fun day. Looks like having a lot of fun here.
Yes, we are.
What are you doing in that Safeway trolley you've nicked?
We're doing a sponsored trolley race. We're going around the block twice.
Yes, and how much are you hoping to raise?
Well, up to now, we've raised about £200, and hopefully, all going well, we can raise another 4.
Fantastic. Get in line for the race. Are you ready, everybody? You ready, Valerie? On your mark. Get set! Go! Go, hurry up! Oh, yes! Push!
Not with the sheep, yes, we've decided to give him the chop. Now, reporters come in all sorts of various shapes and sizes. There's the vertically disadvantaged Bob Whittaker and former world boxing champ Glenn McCrory, risking life and limb.
Come to a very serious conclusion.
What's that?
Flames are hot.
And they escaped without a scratch, thankfully. You know, Michael, in Telethon 88 and Telethon 90, I left you with some Geordie advice, and this year is no different. Divin, drop your dottle on the proggy mat, bunny lad. Whatever you do during the telethon, follow that, you'll be all right.
Thank you, I'm just checking. Right, good advice, as he always says. Thanks to Paul Frost. Now, the lively folk at Millet's Leisure have been... I said they were lively, and they've been scaling the heights for Telethon. They've roped in the mighty assistance of Brian Blessed to guide them to the top of a unique climb. See this.
Can I help you, dear?
Yes, I need some clothes to climb Everest in with.
Everest? Oh, well, now, let's see. You look a very small size. I'll just take a measurement and see what you're all about. I think you're a size 10 myself. There we go. Let's see. Yes, that wasn't far out. Yes, see what we can find for you. You're going to, sir, dressed like that?
To Everest, my dear. Right then, team, off to Everest. And last there does the stock take. Find your holes. And keep your heels down. Oh, watch out for crevasses. Watch the wind. Okay, that's it. Give me. That's it. Yeah. Well, that was amazing stuff. They have all been taken into custody now, or most of them. And here are the aptly named Nigel Cliff, Mike Staines and Ian Wall, who are all directors of Millet's Leisure. So welcome to Telethon. Shut up! Is this the first time that you've climbed Everest for charity?
No, Michael. Each year we try to get together and raise money for various charities, and last year we raised about £8,000 for Down syndrome.
Excellent. And why did you choose Telethon this year?
We're a national chain of retail stores, and we have shops from Aberdeen to Penzance, and we thought Telethon is a national charity, so we would collect for Telethon.
Right, and how did you raise the money apart from what we've seen?
Well, we kindly asked all our customers to donate money for their carrier bag. Lots of sponsored events, plus we even asked Scotsmen to give up drinking for a month.
Good. He'd rather go off his killed, I would think. And what's the result of all this mayhem?
Well, I'd like to thank everybody that's worked with us at Millet's, and we've raised £30,000.
Wow, that's big money. Thank you very much. I'll relieve you of that. Thank you. Thank you. Well done. Thank you very much to Millet's Leisure. And we're off on our travels again. We're going to join Eamon Holmes at Ulster Television. Eamon.
Hi, Michael. Well, of course, we all like to think we do our bit for Telethon by throwing our few quid in. But on the subject of climbing, well, when you look at the actions of someone like Jerry Maguire here from Enniskillen, well, our actions sort of pale into insignificance when you see this.
I am going to abseil from the top of the forum down to the bottom, and I'm going to in the power vehicle.
First?
It's going to bring me up first.
And you've been doing a bit of practicing for this, I hope, have you?
I had one practice run.
You've done abseiling before, of course?
Only one. I was a wee bit nervous at the start, but a big great once I got going.
Well, you really came down there quite fast once you got going. Was it hard to do?
Not too bad.
And I believe you're now going to present us with a big cheque, is that right?
And on behalf of the Fermanagh Fab Club, I'm going to present Telethon with a cheque for 700.
£700. What do you think of that, folks?
You're a credit, my friend. And would you do it again?
I would, surely. I'd like to do it on a higher building next time.
You're a braver man than me. You've lived to tell the tale, Jerry. Thanks very much indeed. Jerry's given us all we're asking you to do is pledge a few quid.
No end to it. Wonderful stuff, thank you. Here are just a couple of reasons why what they are doing and what you are giving is so important.
She's got a way.
Jane Winter has been to see the consultant at the Sheffield Children's Hospital. She remembers him very well indeed.
He was nice.
And what did he ask you?
He asked me what he wanted to do, what I wanted him to do.
And what did you say?
To make my legs strong.
You might recall Jane from Telethon 90. She's got brittle bones, and because she's had about 80 fractures in her 7 years of life, the consultant wanted to do what she asked. So, over the last 18 months, she's had 2 major operations to put steel rods inside her legs.
She really wanted it done, and while we were in hospital she was very cheerful, chatty with the nurses and was playing Ludo with them, you know, she was full of beans. It's only recently that they've been able to plaster them. Her bones have always been too weak to have the plasters on, which meant that she could only have a bandage on, and so she had to suffer the pain. She's always been bright and cheerful through everything she's had to put up with.
Jane's treatment will carry on, but thanks to you, she's got this chair, which gives her a lot more freedom in the playground. Still, there are many other children like Jane who need your help. Please give us a call now.
She's got a way.
Up and down the high streets of the UK, in all major building societies and in many smaller regional ones, and in all high street banks, people are ready to take your donations to Telethon. So come aboard the Telethon bandwagon. Call in at any participating branch and give what you can. But why put off until tomorrow what you can do today? If you have a phone and any of these cards, call us now and give a little.
Those are optimists. A great body of women. Great. Liz, Matt, Johnny, what have you done for us? Nearly £10,000, £9,250 from a Seroptimist. Well done, that's fantastic. God bless you all, wonderful. Thank you very much indeed. That's great scenes in the studio. Let's go outside the studio to see what's happening there. Come on.
Yes, hi Richard. Well, we're here with the Children's Circus from Hare Hills. Caroline, you're very tall. How tall are you?
About 7.5 feet.
Is it very, you get dizzy up there?
No, it's not too bad.
How long does it take you to learn to walk on stilts?
About 3 weeks.
Gosh, that's really good. Right, I found Nathan. Nathan, is this Nathan? Yes, it is. Nathan, keep going here. How long have you been doing this? You're very flash, aren't you?
Yeah.
And did you oh, sorry, I put you off, didn't I? Could you do this beforehand? No, you couldn't do it. All right, leave Nathan to it. What are these things?
Diablo.
Now, somebody tells me they're the name for the Chinese devil.
Yeah.
Oh, with that, over to Chris Kiddie. Hopefully with some money.
I have indeed. Chris with some friends from RFM helping us out here this afternoon. Ray and Richard, a cheque for how much, Ray?
Fantastic, yes. A cheque, first of all, for £776, 34p for Telethon.
Yeah. And more to come.
Yeah, and that's in addition to £4,000 which had already been added in yesterday. It's all been a great success, apart, of course, from Ray's sponsored Slim, which hasn't gone too well.
Not at all. Thanks very much indeed.
Can I just say very quickly, thank you to Ember Rentals as well. They'll
Thanks a lot. And we've got from BJ's in Scarborough, it's Julie, isn't it?
It is.
A cheque for £1,000?
£1,000.
How did you raise that, Julie?
We did a 6-hour step Reebok marathon where a lot of BJ's participants took place in the local shopping mall.
I bet you're all worn out as well. And we have Brian, who is the champion hod carrier. Where did he carry it to and from?
Just Sheffield to Leeds yesterday.
And how much did you raise?
£576.
How much does it weigh, those bricks?
Around about £40.
You enjoy it?
Yeah, I'm a look for punishment.
You're the world #1, aren't you?
Yes, Land's End to Johnny Drops.
I'm not surprised. And finally, from Castleford Swimming Pool, £250. How did you raise it, Sylvia?
We run an aerobic.
Welcome to UK Gold, classic British television on satellite and cable. We would like to introduce you to this new channel with a short video showing the type of programs that you can watch. This will be followed by a brief look at our advertising and more details of our program schedule. You may get the impression that something rather entertaining is about to happen.
11 minutes late. Staff difficulties at Hampton Wick.
Good evening, viewers.
Hello, Canvas. Now listen very carefully. I shall say this only once.
Oh, blimey, knock it on the head. Do what has it hand?
Don't talk bloody daft. Well, of course, I am a member of Mensa. Well, they can't be that intelligent if they let you in.
I've got this mole, you know.
Language.
Sorry, Father.
Oh, heavy, heavy, heavy.
Is he feeling all right?
Well, of course he is. Why shouldn't he be?
First word.
First word.
Sounds like.
Exterminate! Oh, I think that would be very fine behaviour for a Cliff Richard fan, wouldn't it?
If so, you'd be right, because the BBC and Thames Television have come together to bring you the very best of British television on a new satellite and cable channel, UK Gold. Imagine an entertainment channel devoted to bringing you some of the most popular programmes of all time. A schedule of classic drama, classic comedy, classic children's programmes, all drawn from the libraries of two of the greatest broadcasters in the world, the BBC and Thames Television. You've just imagined UK Gold, a channel unlike any other.
You taking the mickey? Well, of course I were, you senile old git. Great. Super. Sick. Great Scott. Ah.
Useless twit.
Well, we'll only ever have your word for that.
Don't talk bloody daft.
Oh, I like him. He makes me laugh.
What do you give a woman who's got everything?
You're talking about something you can't get your fingers on.
You're joking.
If you're able to receive Astra satellite programs, you'll be able to watch UK Gold absolutely free. What's more, there'll only be commercial breaks on UK Gold twice every hour. There won't be any advertising between the programs. And with UK Gold's friendly, easy-to-use scheduling, you'll know exactly what's on at any time of the day or night. Daytime and primetime viewing will feature your favourite soaps, comedies and dramas, while later in the night you'll be able to watch the very best of alternative comedy, top movies and music. Let's take a closer look at what's in store. Weekdays start at 6 AM with classic children's programmes.
It's windy weather, of course. Oh, everybody knows that.
Followed by popular soaps that continue right through until 9:30 AM. The past re-emerges as we follow the lives of two families in Sons and Daughters.
I was pregnant when I met you. They're not your children.
9:30 to midday brings 2.5 hours devoted to top drama and comedy, which will be repeated again through the evening. What's it like being a vet in a zoo? The extraordinary real-life adventures of zoo vet David Taylor are dramatised in this hugely popular series.
Mr. Bishop has just returned. He'd very much like you to see his new elephants.
His what?
Elephants. Baby elephants, in fact. You didn't know?
Not the faintest idea.
The powerful drama series Tenko follows the lives of the women who spent over 3 years in a Japanese prisoner of war camp, a place of courage and despair, of friendship, cruelty and survival.
Stop it, all of you, this instant! Where's something? You should be ashamed of yourself!
Ashamed on the old side of you are!
On the side of law and order, of some vestige of discipline, which is about all we've got left.
Britain's best-loved couple, Terry and June, return in one of the most popular sitcoms ever.
Happy birthday, darling. Hope your present.
I don't want a present, Terry. All I want is your trust.
Wouldn't treat you.
12 PM to 2 PM is a real treat for the soap addict, as UK Gold continues with 2 hours of the nation's all-time favourite characters, such as Jason and Kylie in Neighbours. You can see them again as UK Gold returns down under to Ramsay Street. While back at home, the people of Albert Square are the focus of EastEnders, and Dirty Den is back behind the bar.
Where's the money coming from to feed the extra mouth? You thought of that one while you was gratifying your lust.
Walking the beat in the streets of London, the Bill shows us just what it's like to be confronting crime. And UK Gold will screen the Bill from its very first episode.
Mother and child. Instant, thank God.
That's my wife's car.
Put your feet up after lunch and enjoy a full hour of classic comedy from 2 p.m. to 3. The Ropers are at it again.
Shut your trap.
I beg your pardon. Shut your trap. It's running tomorrow, 2:30 at Newmarket.
And Ronnie Barker fumbles his way onto our screens as Clarence.
Who are you calling old, mate? You better watch what you're talking about.
From 3 in the afternoon, right through until 6 p.m, UK Gold offers you a menu of soaps, series and children's programmes. The Ewings and the Barnes fight it out over the oil fields of Dallas.
And if you don't back me up, I'll tell JR about you and Lucy.
Lucy?
There's more from those neighbours in Ramsey Street.
It's okay!
And the Doctor returns, travelling through time and space to fight the enemies of the universe in the BBC classic Doctor Who, which will be shown from its very first episode.
I have betrayed the future. Davros, for the last time, consider what you're doing.
First-class entertainment all the way. That's the order for the evening. And every weekday starts off with an hour of great TV drama at 6 o'clock. Set sail for romance, intrigue and adventure in one of the BBC's best-loved sagas, The Onedin Line. And the Duchess is back in Duke Street, though there are those who think she shouldn't be.
That's all you worry about, money, innit?
That ain't fair.
It is fair. You wanted me off your hands? Well, now I'm going to do what I want to do, and no one's going to stop me.
7 p.m. And hello, hello, there's comedy.
10 minutes.
Just to put one little trick in? He's not acquainted with the art of laying bricks. Certainly acquainted with the art of laying everything else.
At 8 p.m, we catch up with what's happening in Albert Square. And then there's half an hour of situation comedy to take us up to 9 p.m, when those Boswells are back, trying to earn the bread.
What did you do to get that much?
I told you don't talk about work. You just put the money in the pot and shut your gob.
Julia Mackenzie and Anton Rogers are the English abroad, trying to live life the French way, in French fields.
You'd be better off if you stay here. That is, unless you want to be manhandled by some horny-handed peasant.
That's the best offer I've had this week.
And will Penny really get back with Vince, the man who left her at the altar? Leonard Rossiter returns in The Fall and Rise of Reginald Perrin.
Are you losing your drive?
No, Sir J, I'm not losing my drive.
I'm glad to hear it. We're not one of those dreadful firms that think a chap no good after he's 46. Goodbye, Reggie.
Nice, Sir J.
And from the sublime to the ridiculous, at 9 p.m, it's an hour of classic drama. There's always crisis and tension at the casualty department.
No, you listen, because you're in a position to do something about this. I'm not, because I'm just a nurse, and that's what it comes down to in the end, isn't it?
And excitement of a different kind is never far away in the life of the lovable, downbeat private eye, Eddie Shoestring.
What made Sarah Marshall kill herself? You had an appointment with her that night.
Newcomer Peter Davison discovers that some very peculiar practices are going on when he arrives to take up his post in the bizarre world of Lowland University.
I don't know why you're trying so hard to put me off, Bob. I'm here now. I'm actually looking forward to the work. It's too late to scare me away.
And Juliet Bravo is a woman making it in a man's world in this tough police series.
So you can forget all those jokes about women and your snide looks. And then we'll be all right, you and me.
At 10 p.m, it's back on patrol with The Bill. Then at 10:30, there's 30 minutes of alternative entertainment for a younger audience as some of Britain's more contemporary comedians hit the screen. Lenny Henry, Tracy Ullman and David Copperfield are back in partnership.
Mind if I play the piano?
No, you go right ahead.
Oh, great. OK, piano, 301, double the stop.
Alexei Sale is doing his stuff. And watch out, the young ones are back.
What are you going to do, Rick? Burn your bra? Well, someone's got to do it, Vivian.
Jasper Carrot hosts his own show. It's Mel and Griff, alas, Smith and Jones.
I like parties, but I don't go no more. Right? No, I just don't. Not anymore. No. What's that then? Don't get invited.
At 11 p.m, we join the goodies for half an hour of zany comedy. Half past 11, and there's even more to come. UK Gold goes to the movies every night of the week with the UK Gold movie. The best in big screen entertainment with action, adventure, thrillers, and chillers. And when the week is over, the weekend is about to begin on UK Gold. Classic entertainment for all the family continues throughout the weekend, from drama, children's drama and family movies to alternative comedy and music concerts.
Oh, I thought everyone knew that.
Like father, like son.
Oh, yeah.
God, there's a shit in there.
This is Michael. He's a cane toad, and not a lot of people know that.
Ring the bell for me, will you? The doorbell.
Oh, hello. Thank you, madam.
It wasn't Arthur's fault they closed the factory down and no one wanted his dinkies.
You want to get a road rate to 7 like the travel concert?
If your sister has met one of those fawns, she may have heard nasty stories about me.
What have you to say for yourself?
Got too much to answer for, haven't you?
Very quiet, isn't he?
It's been stuffed.
Oh, so you were fibbing?
No, I wasn't. So let me ask you a question. Where did Jesus come from?
England!
What was once so reassuring now seems to be false.
What am I going to do? I don't know.
People often theorize about why the music hall died out. I'll tell you why it died out. Because it was crap.
Shut your face, traitor! Ah, missed both my legs! Shut up!
UK Gold viewers will enjoy what is quite simply the best entertainment. Some of Britain's all-time favourite programmes from Thames and the BBC, brought to you through simple, straightforward scheduling, so that you know just what's on at any time of the day or night. UK Gold, classic British television on satellite and cable.
This one's going to be a real winner. I didn't get where I am today without being a real winner when I see one.
UK Gold's advertising campaign began on October the 19th with the following commercials, designed to raise awareness and create intrigue.
Remember your favourite TV shows? We've just dug them up again. Starting November the 1st, UK Gold, classic British television on satellite.
I say. Every week on UK Gold, see your favourite wags again. Bum, bum. Starting November the 1st, UK Gold, classic British television on satellite.
Every week, comedy shows so funny, you may not be able to contain yourself. Starting November the 1st, UK Gold, classic British television on satellite. Every week, see all your favourite detective shows again. Starting November the 1st, UK Gold, classic British television on satellite. Starting November the 1st, all those TV programmes you've been begging to see again. UK Gold, classic British television on satellite. All those dramas that were a howling success can now be seen again. Starting November the 1st, UK Gold, classic British television on satellite.
Bitch, 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 bitch.
Every day, see your favourite soaps again.
Bitch, bitch, bitch.
Starting November the 1st, UK Gold, classic British television on satellite. Every week, see some of the best children's programmes again. Starting November the 1st, UK Gold, classic British television on satellite.
At the same time, a national poster campaign began, which you may have already seen. The advertising campaign concentrates on the various types of programs that form the basis of the UK Gold schedule. Throughout the week, it looks like this. Let's take a closer look at the first week's schedule. UK Gold, classic British television on satellite and cable.
Wednesday on 1, it's Fatal Attraction, Glenn Close meets Wogan. Then at 7:30, Tomorrow's World launches a brand new series with Indian fishermen who use satellite technology for early cyclone warnings. At 8, Guts, Nerve and Nous in our new drama Specials.
I want you to remember 3 things when you're out there in the streets. Respect, respect, and respect. Yes, I know it's boring.
And at 9:30, Inside Story follows the most hated men in London as they prowl the yellow line, leaving motorists frustrated, fuming and fined. At 10:20, Sports Night previews the Ryder Cup, live from South Carolina. And there's highlights from the Skull Cup semi-finals. Winners, Wednesday on 1.
Tonight calls for a full review of training after a military jet crashes in a field on North Humberside. And a report from the Lincolnshire Open Prison seen as the way forward for our troubled jail system. Join Harry and me at 6:30.
On BBC Two now, a war game turns deadly for Star Trek: The Next Generation. This is BBC One.
The 6 o'clock news from the BBC with Anna Ford and Chris Lowe.
Good evening. Jackie Mann returns to Britain. He touched down at RAF Lynham at lunchtime. Looking frail but sprightly, Jackie and Sonny Mann came home to relations and friends. She says it's the most wonderful day of her life. Bush's top military advisor, Colin Powell, tells Iraq world patience is wearing thin, as UN inspectors are still detained in Baghdad. Labour suspends 2 MPs, Dave Nellis and Terry Fields, because of alleged links with militant. And thousands of armed miners protest in Romania, demanding the resignation of Prime Minister Petre Roman. Jackie Mann, held hostage for nearly 2.5 years, is resting at RAF Lynham in Wiltshire. He stepped from the plane looking frail but cheerful, accompanied by his wife Sunny. A Battle of Britain Spitfire